Effects add realism to dramatic programs and are produced by specialists in a small, although very interesting field. Actors and actresses perform for unseen audiences, and control men skillfully operate the apparatus which mixes sound effects, music, and dialogue.
TSN Sounder Package, take 2. Das Team Sportscast Network presents Fargan Hell. Try it again. Das Team Sportscast Network presents Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Primetime. Stein. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Not Steen. Stein. The Team Sportscast Network. Now.
You're listening to TSN, the Team Sportcast Network.
Der ist Sauerkraut in mein Lederhosen. That's a good one. It's from that one movie. Team Sportscast Network. Whoops.
The Team Sportscast Network. The Team Sportscast Network. The Team Sportscast Network.
For anyone listening and wondering why Breaker's stuck in a well, Cold Shot's recording properties aren't set right, and right now we're running out of time, so we need to keep it this way. So I'm gonna sound like I'm stuck in a well here, or a bathroom stall, or whatever. Use your imagination.
Okay, welcome back to the CPL World Tour UK stop, hosted by Game Frontier. We're in Sheffield, England. We've just seen NOA be knocked out of the Counter-Strike 1.6 tournament versus NIP, and now we are back into Painkiller action. We've got Zaccubus from 4Kings versus CPL from SK.
Quite the upset. Zaccubus has won the first map, approximately 21-14. That is an amazing thing. I never expect Zaccubus to come and upset someone like CPL.
I mean, we are already in this one, so we will jump straight in, I think. But yeah, you were right. Zaccubus is on top of his game at the moment. We've already seen Zaccubus win the one round, and now it's only 1 point difference in favor of CPL, so take it away, Adam.
All right, following this right now, 7-8, 7-9 is the score. CPL coming in and kind of strong now. Going to try and get things going. Gets a spawn kill right in there, making it 7-10. He's going to go up and grab that silver armor. Coming around the corner, runs right into Zaccubus. Zaccubus gets off a stake from point-blank range. CPL's in trouble. Only 50 health left remaining, and not too much armor either. He's going to do a rocket jump, grabs that gold. Now he's going to get himself a soul shard. He's back up to 8,200. Good job right there by CPL. Good recovery from that stake, and now he's going to meet up and quickly destroy himself somehow. I think he must have fired at the ground with, he took out a lot of his health, and then he got a point-blank shotgun blast from Zaccubus to finish him off. The shotgun is extremely powerful close up. and that's just one example of it right there, 3-point game.
Indeed, Zaccubus now with the gold armor under his control. He's just taken that, and it's looking good for him so far to make a comeback. He's 3 points behind now, and as he goes chasing ZYZ into the gold armor room, just trying to get away from him, ZYZ. Not quite managing it, he's just hiding between the two teleporters, just going round behind the teleporter and back through into the broken spiral, just switching between those, trying to confuse Zaccubus, and it seems to be working a little at the moment. Zaccubus though falling back for that gold armor and picking it up, boosting his health up to 100 via the soul shard in that main teleportation room as he goes chasing after ZYZ off the jump pad in that broken spiral room into the mega health room, and Zaccubus has got him here. He's pinned him against the wall, takes him with a rocket. 9-11, 2-point game. Zaccubus now waiting on that mega health to spawn, picks that up. He's going to go rushing now into the gold armor room. Looks like ZYZ though has already taken it. Our Nvidia spotlight is on Zaccubus, and ZYZ, like we say, has got the gold armor, and Zaccubus only got 53 armor, although he does have 166 left of his mega health.
Absolutely. Going over to get the Intel helmet cam here on ZYZ. He's still up by 2 points, throwing a nice stake grenade up there. I don't think he managed to connect, but nice. Oh, yeah, did get a little bit of the armor shut down on Zaccubus there. Now they're going to meet up, catching him in the corner. Is he going to be able to get out of that hallway? Yeah. No! ZYZ shut right down there as Zaccubus comes out with a good 50 armor remaining. He had most of his shots on there, and it didn't look like ZYZ could get enough of his onto Zaccubus at that time. 10-11 now as ZYZ's going for that gold. He's got it significantly. Very nice pre-fire shot. Hurt Zaccubus coming through the teleporter. Lobbed one right there at the entrance. Zaccubus basically walked right into it, completely blindsided. Had no chance. Couldn't stop. Couldn't turn on the brakes. He was just decimated right there. And unfortunately, ZYZ could not follow it up. After a great shot, I made such a big deal out of it, but he didn't get a kill.
Indeed, 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining now. Zaccubus got the mega health. Gold armor, it seems, is under the control of ZYZ. Zaccubus chasing him through into the main teleportation room. ZYZ escaping, though, into the broken spiral. Zaccubus chasing him right down. ZYZ picking up silver armor, but Zaccubus takes him out, makes it an all-tied game. It is 11 points each, and Zaccubus may get the spawn kill here. No, ZYZ manages to escape a little, but Zaccubus is hot on his trail there, and almost catching him there. Looks like he's going to spam grenades up towards that gold armor. Oh, and he takes him down. ZYZ, takes down Zaccubus there with a rocket right down towards that teleporter door. And unlucky there for Zaccubus, who was in the wrong place at the wrong time. ZYZ timing it to perfection though, and it is only 1 point in it at the moment in favour of ZYZ. But Zaccubus levels it up once again with a rocket in the gold armor room. Gold armor going to spawn in around 3 or 4 seconds time, and ZYZ knows it. He picks that up, drops down into the main area of that gold armor room, and his grenades take down Zaccubus, and he's only got 15 health left. Awesome move by ZYZ. Still only 1 point in this one with just under 2.5
rocket launcher. Look at this. He's been fighting with a stake grenade launcher, and now finally picks up a dead body of Zaccubus, grabs a rocket launcher, pulls out the chain, long range, he's got it, Zaccubus down to 25 health, ZYZ's got the chase, picks up the gold armor, snatches it right in front of him. ZYZ though, lost him, goes out, I'm sorry, he didn't lose him, he knew exactly where he was going, pops him in midair with that shotgun. Good night. And 2 minutes left in the round. It's a 2-point game here, Joe. ZYZ has got to keep this lead if he wants to force it to a third map.
Indeed, our Nvidia spotlight is on ZYZ at the moment. He's in the gold armor room. Gold armor on its spawn. Zaccubus backing away from it. He knows he's got it. The rocket jumps up onto the spawn there. Zaccubus coming in for another pass on it though, but ZYZ does have that gold armor under his control. He's got only 84 health. Needs to get another soul shard to boost him up to 100, and that's what he's going to try and do. They both meet face to face on the second tier of that broken spiral room, and ZYZ finishes out off Zaccubus as he comes through the teleporter, rockets to the feet of the British Wonder Boy at the moment. He's playing awesome, and I think he's doing his country proud at the minute.
Absolutely. Zaccubus having defeated Strider, not something he expected to see happen, knocking Strider right out of the tournament, guaranteeing himself one of the top 4 spots. That's right, these guys are basically fighting for 4th and one of the top 3 places. The winner will go on to face either VU or Fatality. The loser will be in 4th place, which is a decent chunk of change if you look at it. Prize package in this tournament is considerable. 4th place at $5,000. 1 minute left out of the clock here. Still a 3-point game. ZYZ trying to widen that margin. He does it. 1-2 punch with that with the rocket launcher, and he is in control of this map with a good 4-point lead, 5-point lead. I do believe this is over here. I think ZYZ is going to force it into a third map. 40 seconds left. It's a 5-6 point game, even as I say it. He's got a lot of spawn kills coming right in a row here.
Yeah, good game, says both players there. So we're going to move on to the next map, I think. And what was the first map?
I thought it was Sacred. Somebody told me it was Sacred. I'm going to get an update on that. We'll find out in just a sec. So somebody told me either the first map was Sacred or they told me the next map would be Sacred. So we're going to see.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those two. I could flip a coin and tell you, but I'm I don't want to lie, so I'm keeping myself open to all possibilities. 13 seconds here. 6 points score difference. Both players have pretty much stopped and said, you know what, not really worth it. We know what the situation is. We're just waiting out the clock last couple seconds here. Not a big deal. We're going to see, I think Zaccubus was seed 10, wasn't he? ZYZ is seed number 3?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's awesome.
This is a close game for such a wide seed. Zaccubus has come a long way here, and I know the players got up. I wonder what that means.
The players got
Someone's going to have to tell us what that means. Get Thunder, somebody on the case, figure out what's going on. Somebody told me that was the first map earlier, so maybe they're just taking a break. I don't know. Are they still on the server? They're not on the server.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're
loaded in after.
We loaded faster than that.
We did.
That's got to be proud. We got the 12 computers in over here. We're like, yes.
Oh, we're loading Meatless.
Indeed, we're loading Meatless. So I guess they were just stretching their legs then. Okay, Meatless is going to be the map. The first one was probably Absinthe, I think. I saw it then earlier. I knew it was either Absinthe or Sacred that I saw earlier. So now we're loading Meatless. As soon as the other person comes back, I believe score recap right there, 18-12 as the final score. And that was pretty close. You got 6-point score approximately. Zaccubus actually approximately won by the same amount. It was around 21-14 at 40-second mark. So, it's pretty similar score difference there. And this one could go any way, especially on Meatless.
Indeed, I mean, Meatless is one of those maps. Obviously, it's the newest map. A lot of the players like it. Some of them don't. I mean, Zaccubus, I believe his favourite map is Absinthe, and he showed it there. He's beat ZYZ by a fair margin there in a game like this. So it's going to be difficult to call who. I mean, we saw ZYZ playing earlier against Sturmy on Meatless, of course. And he managed, I think he lost that one, I believe. Yeah, he did. 13-10 was the actual score, I think. So, ZYZ might not enjoy it so much, but, we're going to have to find out, wait and see. It looks like ZYZ actually went for a toilet break, so I'm walking that away somewhere.
Yep,
so,
I saw Zaccubus called the map vote, so we're just waiting for ZYZ to come back there. These guys playing hard for a good long time here and trying to get eating in and trying to get, they're juggling the same kind of stuff that we're juggling here. So, we're up here, we're doing the tournament for so long, and they're trying to get fit in eating, they're trying to get in sleeping, they're trying to get in bathroom breaks, shower breaks, whatever they can do. There's all kinds of stuff going on at these kind of events. So, it's just something you want to come check out. If you're in the area of any of these World Tour events, every one is extremely fun to be at, especially with the BYOC. If you can bring your own computer, these are great, huge LANs. Everybody, you can bring your friends, in the local area. It's great.
Yeah, we know we've got all these booths there out in front of us. We've got NVIDIA over in that direction. We've got the Intel stand right there behind us with the Beat the Pro competitions and the Centrino Chill Out Lounge, which is being enjoyed by quite a lot of people, actually. And, of course, we've got the Creative booth, which they've got some exciting new products.
They're showing off the X-Fi system and their new sound cards, and they've actually shown us it will basically has 24 times the power of the Audigy. So I'm back there with an Audigy 1 at my house. So obviously, this is what you might call an upgrade, so to speak. Some of the other stuff, it has a special CMSS 3D system that delivers surround sound even for headphones. It'll deliver some really nice surround sound the way it develops things. But obviously, if you have a surround sound system, it's going to give you superior quality in that system. It's also got a 24-bit crystallizer. Remasters and remixes normal sound and compressed stereo content to the 24-bit quality. We all know how important sound is in a video game. You got to just, figure out where your opponent is, what they're doing, where they're going. In a game like Painkiller, it's extremely important.
And Counter-Strike, we've got the prime examples.
Counter-Strike as well, yep. One of the two most important games where sound is important. In a game like Call of Duty, less so, because when you're crouched, you're completely and utterly silent. It's like for some reason they now totally bypass physics, and they're just like, okay, now I can be completely silent when I'm talking. That's one of the only gripes I've ever had about that game. I think sound should play an important part in games. But, we're just waiting for ZYZ to come back, and then we'll get this one going. But why don't we quickly run down the map? What do you think?
Yeah, Meatless. Just one other thing. We've got the Beat the Pro going off down there, guys. Anyone that's in the event, go down to the Intel booth right there next to the competition area, and you can play the pros. And I believe the winner of that one will be winning
a chance to win
a Dell XPS laptop.
And an XPS 2, even
laptop,
better. Yeah. So let me see here. Why don't you show us through the map here a little bit. Get us a little acquainted with meatless.
Okay, we'll start outside then in the loading docks, which is the most, well, pretty much the most important area of the map.
A lot of action pack going on.
Yeah,
in
it contains the gold armor, which spawns right there. As you can see, it's quite a closed-in area. You can get rockets fired from a few different directions, namely through those bars there when the guys come through the teleporters, and obviously off this top ledge as well. Then moving through the vent here, we've got the vent room, surprisingly enough, namesakes of the two vents right there. You've got two soul shards that spawn in between them. You've got the teleporter there, which leads back outside into the loading dock. And it's one way, so I can't get back in. Skills.
Oh, that's right.
And then you've got the rocket launcher that spawns in there as well on that level, which is, again, all important. There's not many rocket launchers around on this map.
You can see Zaccubus preparing. He's checking out the camera. He's like, hey, guys, I'm on this big screen. You know, it's good to be the king. It's good to be famous. Good to have people want to take a picture. That's all you got to say. And then celebrity-ness is fun.
Celebrity's cool. And then moving through into the corridors.
Looks like Zaccubus is ready. We're just waiting for ZYZ to warm up. There he is. Take us through the last bit here.
Then you've got the silver armor room, which contains the silver armor right there. And you've also got the mega health in the opposite corner. Going through either that way or this way, you've got the bronze armor room. And that's pretty much your important bits about this map. So we will go straight into the action, Adam.
All right, looks like we got a little lockdown here on Zaccubus and ZYZ. First one spotlight on ZYZ here, brought to you by NVIDIA, the way it's meant to be played. ZYZ going for a stake, didn't happen, so he chalked out a little bit of shotgun blast enemies to hit Zaccubus once or twice. ZYZ going, dodging, grabbing that gold armor right in the middle of the battle. That obviously turned it in his favor, but he didn't go right back out to attack because he thought Zaccubus was going to attempt to run away. Instead, Zaccubus kind of played the sneaky play and stayed right outside. He did what you wouldn't expect him to do, and sometimes that's what you got to do. You got to do exactly what sounds illogical at the moment to confuse your opponent. Because if you do the illogical thing every time, they're going to know exactly where you're going.
Correct. I mean, you've got to change your routes, otherwise they will cut on. These guys aren't exactly thick, are they? They know they've played the game for a long time. It looks like we could have our first encounter here anyway. Oh, and they're both killing each other, both dying. Well, in fact, actually, ZYZ got the first kill.
He basically rocket jumped.
Too
got
high.
The kill on the rocket jump and then fell to his death.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's always fun to see. And once again, 0-0, almost 2 minutes into the game. So it's always fun to see these games so tight. And obviously at the stage of this tournament, a tournament this good, and with the high caliber players that we've got, you see it more and more, the low-scoring games.
And coming up today, the match that everybody's been waiting for,
again
versus Fatality.
Oh, yeah.
One more time. I wonder, go back and count. There's like 16 times they faced each other. Everybody's always like, yes, best match ever. So still 0-0 score here. That match, I believe, coming up at about 12:45, as long as everything goes according to plan. So ZYZ, oh, there's the first kill. ZYZ just running through the hallways. Everything's going well. Zaccubus comes right behind, screaming through, runs him over like a Mack truck there, Joe.
Indeed, and now the score is 1-0, and Zaccubus is on a roll, and he's chasing down ZYZ once again through the teleporter out into the loading docks, and he's lost him. In fact, ZYZ there with a good movement and got totally away from Zaccubus. Zaccubus now outside in those loading docks, just waiting for the goal to spawn. Maybe no, he's going to go after ZYZ with a shaft there, hitting him a bit, but then retreating in the end and picking up that gold armor. Still 1-0 in his favour, and now he's going to chase ZYZ out once again into those loading docks, and he's got the shaft out once again. Bears down onto ZYZ, rockets as well. 1, 2, 3, and it is now 2-0 in favour of Zaccubus. Zaccubus seems to be liking this map, and now he's going to get the spawn kill as well. There we go, 3-0. Going to jump up, possibly get the silver. No, he's just going to get probably go for the gold instead. ZYZ beat into it though. This could be a bit of a mistake by Zaccubus. He needed to get some armor. He went for the bronze armor, surprisingly enough, and now ZYZ is the one that's managed to pick up that silver right in front of him.
But it doesn't look like ZYZ exactly knows that he only has the bronze. He figured since he left Zaccubus out there with the gold, Zaccubus probably has the gold, but that is not the case. Zaccubus now waiting for it to spawn. Oh, shut down. Big shot there by ZYZ, but he doesn't follow up on it. Zaccubus had 16 health left. ZYZ had 164 gold armor left. He still didn't go after him. I think he might have been trying to preemptively jump through into the teleportation room there instead of the bronze armor room, but instead, again, we saw Zaccubus not exactly taking the most logical route. You know, run away when your opponent is, up on you. No, I'm going to stay right here and wait for them to try and get in front of me where I actually won't go.
Yeah, indeed, he's been doubling back on himself quite a lot now, and it's quite funny. He's been down to it. Obviously, when your health gets below a certain level, it goes red, and he's been knocked into the red 3 or 4 times now and managed to escape with his running. He's
got
movement's
amazing
awesome.
strategy and movement so far. See how he's got so far.
His tactics just seem awesome at the moment. He's doing very, very well. 3-0 up still. Still not got the gold armor under his control. ZYZ does, though, and he still can't seem to get into Zaccubus. In fact, we're going to move our end of the spotlight over to ZYZ as they meet up now. ZYZ does have the gold and the mega health, but it's still being taken out by Zaccubus, who only had silver there. Now that's awesome work there by Zaccubus, who's now just picking up soul shards and heading up towards that bronze armor room, up a high once again and into the silver room. And possibly just going to wait for that mega health to spawn. Maybe not. It's going to spawn any time now. You can tell both players in there.
Wow.
Oh, and Zaccubus falling from a high. The actual mega health spawn. And killing himself, losing a point. 3-0 once again.
You notice, even if he hadn't killed himself, ZYZ's rocket went right through where he would have been if he had not fell to his death.
Yeah.
I thought at first he must have shot a stake or something, but it went right through him. Being up here in the bronze armor room, ZYZ seems to be outmaneuvered, but in the end he pulls ahead just in time to get his rocket off there. Zaccubus was doing very well with the circle strafing earlier on, but ZYZ outplayed him in that one. And a double kill coming right in there for Zaccubus and ZYZ. Score now 4-2 with 10 minutes remaining. We're going to see how this one turns out. Just waiting for them to meet up again here, passing each other in the bronze armor room, saying hey, and then moving on again to fight inside the silver armor room. We see a lot of battle going on in there to take the mega health away. Obviously, one of the most important things in the map is the mega health and the gold armor. If you can get both of those locked down, you are in good shape right there. We saw a kill by ZYZ, bringing the score up a little bit closer, 4-3. This one is going to be close. This is the third map here. This is for all the marbles, at least 5,000 of the marbles. So this one is going to be pretty tense for both these guys.
A good few marbles that they could win if they do actually pull through this one. At the moment, it's looking good for Zaccubus, and we're going to go over to ZYZ actually because he's on the run at the moment. He's got the gold armor. He is under the Nvidia spotlight. He's just running through the bronze armor room now, picking up the electro driver, and he's going to head up a high and probably into that silver armor. Indeed, he does. He knows that Zaccubus is in there, trying to hit him with a shotgun, missing though. But Zaccubus comes back in. ZYZ just choosing to ignore him really, just firing a few rockets just to cover himself, but not really falling for the trap of chasing after Zaccubus. Gold armor now on the spawn. Both players go rushing in for it. Looks like it's going to be Zaccubus. He drops down onto the spawn. Rocket jumps out. Very, very clever thing to do there. He knew that he were pinned down, were just getting out of that straight, so he actually rocket jumps up over the top and away from that one there. Both players using the shaft now in the bronze armor room as well.
Not something you always see. Usually only one person has enough ammo to use it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the ammo only spawns in the mega box of ammo, which spawns just between the bronze armor and the loading dock. So it's a race for that. It's quite interesting to see both players using it at the same time, really.
Yep, now watching Nvidia Spotlight still here on ZYZ, and he's going to get a nice bit of damage. Oh, he almost had it, went backwards through the teleporter. These guys are good. They just know exactly where they're going. Meets up in the vent room. He's got him one. There it is. All it took was a shotgun and a rocket to finish off Zaccubus right there. So very nice job, and he's also got the gold armor. So that's very much in his favor. Gonna see what's going on. All tied up here at 4-4, and ZYZ passing by, waving. Not even, he's kind of pacifist sometimes. He's just, I'm not gonna shoot this time. I can get you next time. It's not a big deal. He just doesn't want you to waste ammo. As we said before, rockets are very precious in this game. And looking at Zaccubus right now, he's only got 3 rockets. He needs some ammo, buddy.
Yeah, that's what he's just gone for. Actually, as you said it, he's going and picked up an extra lot, 16 extra lots in fact. And now he's got the gold armor. He managed to steal it in front of ZYZ's face. As he face off right below that mega health spawn. Now ZYZ dropping down into the pit below. Mega health on its spawn. Zaccubus spotted it, and he's up on top of it. 164 health. He's only got 52 armor though. Knows the gold's about to spawn, but it looks like ZYZ has been in there earlier than him and picked it up. Nvidia spotlight though is on Zaccubus at the moment as he goes outside into the loading docks, and now he's just gonna settle down a bit. There's still a tied game here. Gonna go chasing after ZYZ with a shotgun though, try and get a bit of momentum out of him because ZYZ is moving really fluidly on this map as they meet up once again outside. Rockets from both players. It looks like Zaccubus got the edge at the moment. Spots the gold armor. That's very, very good spotting once again. I think that's a little bit where Strider lacked when we saw him last. He didn't seem to spot things that spawned next to him, and eventually Zaccubus caught up with ZYZ, hit him with a shotgun, slowed him right down, and then just hit him with a rocket. That totally finished him off.
Yep, taking a look at Zaccubus. He's got about to get the silver armor waiting for the gold out here. And ZYZ going to come in and say, hey, but too late. The gold spawn. Zaccubus has got it, and he's out of there. He's gone. Boom. In and out and on his way. 1, 2, 3. They meet up here inside of the silver armor. ZYZ shut down in midair with that shotgun. It's just like wham, bam. Thank you, sir. May I have another? It doesn't look like ZYZ is having a good time here. He does sneak in right there, though, and grab that gold armor, as that definitely saved him from a huge burst of lightning coming out of that electro driver. 6 minutes left with a 2-point game. These guys are both playing a little bit slow right now, but I'm sure as Zaccubus right there trying to widen his lead, 7-4.
Indeed, Zaccubus is playing a good slow, though. He's hitting every jump. He's getting on every little armor drop that he's going for, so it's all looking good for him at the moment. He does have the 3-point lead, as you mentioned there. He's got the gold armor as well as he goes chasing after ZYZ. ZYZ now under the NVIDIA spotlight as he picks up the silver. He's going to head out through the teleporter and back outside, just picking up the armor that spawns on top of those 2 little boxes that are right next to that teleporter. Picking up the bronze armor as well there, in fact. And you can tell he's desperate when he's picking up the bronze. Picks up the silver, though, in the meantime. Zaccubus is going to chase him down, though, into the...
Nice prediction.
Yeah, prediction all the way. And Zaccubus knocked down to 8-1 health, but he's managed to get the gold once again. And as you can see there on the player cam, ZYZ looking very focused, as usual. He's very cool, he's a calm guy, really. And now it looks a bit hectic for him. Oh, as he's jumping around on each other's head. I think Zaccubus actually landed on his head twice there, and both rockets that he'll release hit directly on ZYZ.
Yeah, if they weren't moving around so much, I'd love to see him, like, one land on top of the other and go, where'd he go? And just, hey, both of them looking around, what's going on? He disappeared. I know, he was right here. And then finally looking up and down at the same time and blasting each other to pieces. But that's only the kind of thing you see. Right now inside of the vents, that is not what's happening as ZYZ gets out of there, disengages, tries to get away because he's only got the silver armor. Very nice. Zaccubus tries to pursue, but he lost him a little bit there and decided to go grab the mega. Is it there yet? Not quite. Zaccubus instead comes in to say hello inside of the bronze, gets a nice shot, and ZYZ actually kills himself somehow. I think he went through that teleporter unexpectedly and wound up shooting the wall right next to him. So now the score is 8-3. He lost a point right there. It was 8-4, now it's 8-3. So a 5-point game with 4 minutes left, and it looks like at this point Zaccubus might just move on into the top 3. The first time he's ever been there.
Indeed, and it is looking very, very good at the moment. I mean, we've got 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes, 5 seconds, and he's never looked better. I mean, he's been getting better all the way through the World Tour, and now this could be a bit of a peak. And as it moves in for the gold armor, our NVIDIA spotlight is in fact on him as he goes chasing down through the teleporter and back into the silver armor room. ZYZ is in there, and he just passes underneath Zaccubus there in midair. Zaccubus got him though. Oh no, he's not. ZYZ managing to get direct rocket right onto the face of Zaccubus, and eventually he got him again in the feet, and that really wasn't good news for Zaccubus as he's taken down again on the spawn. 8-5. We've got 3 points in it. He's got 3 minutes 33 seconds. Is he going to be able to do it? It possibly well could do. I mean, this map's quite easy to run around. We've seen Zaccubus does have the movement, and if he can get in on that gold of the mega, I think he can start racking up a bit of a lead again.
All right, now getting the lockdown here on 4k-Zaccubus, who's now holding on to a very thin 3-point lead. He's got the gold armor. They both have the gold armor, actually. It looks like ZYZ has a slight advantage in health, though. So Zaccubus now just kind of trying to pick his battlefield. Where does he want to fight? And here it is. Zaccubus with the chain pulled out with the shotgun, with a nice 1, 2, 3 rockets. ZYZ dodges through that teleporter just in time. Zaccubus almost had the 3-shotter, but he only got a bit of splash damage on that third one. Here it is. He gets to make up for it. He's only got the silver armor. ZYZ has picked up a full new gold, and so Zaccubus has disengaged and gone outside, throwing a nice prediction rocket. I don't think he hit, but it would have been nice to watch ZYZ walk right into that one with his face. And there, Zaccubus swings in, tries to grab the gold, and he does. After taking a lot of damage, he does pick up a nice soul shard, even as he passes through. Like, instantly, he knows where to go. He spawns in, turns right, and grabs it. Like, instantly as he comes to that teleporter. Didn't even have to think about it. It was like instinct now.
Indeed, he's just picked up the mega health actually. He's got 103 left of his gold. He's going to move in. ZYZ pinches it right in front of him now, and Zaccubus going to back away. He knows that ZYZ has only got 65 armor health. He's got 146 armor from the gold, so he's going to try and move out. Probably ZYZ camp that gold armor spot. He knows that he needs 3 more frags to meet up on the top lanes. Both players once again using the electro driver, and Zaccubus has been taken down by the shaft of ZYZ. 2 points left in this one. He's got 1 minute 46 to do it. I predict that Zaccubus is going to run like hell.
That's definitely the situation that would probably happen. Sometimes that works against him, though, because if you're not playing aggressively, you're playing defensively, and usually that means you're in trouble. Here it is, Zaccubus. It's now a 1-point game in favor of Zaccubus. CYZ going to try and get a spawn kill here, make it 8-8. He does. All tied up here with 1 minute and 22 seconds to go. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen, as ZYZ is now on the hunt. Zaccubus definitely trying to get some armor. He's got to fight back. He's got no chance but to either hold out for another minute here and just desperately miss his jump. He's now stuck. ZYZ takes a shotgun kill, and that makes it 8-9. Zaccubus is definitely in trouble. He's still down. ZYZ with the double stack. Zaccubus only with the silver armor with 56 seconds to go. Joe, take us home. Let's find out if Zaccubus can take this back to a tie.
Indeed, the NVIDIA spotlight is on Zaccubus, as you would expect. 49 seconds remaining. Zaccubus outside in the loading dock. ZYZ above him, and ZYZ is not going to move away. He's going to go for the fight. He wants another frag. Electro Driver comes out and fries. Zaccubus makes it 8-10. 2-point game now. And Zaccubus is looking very, very difficult to come back by this one now. ZYZ once again picking up the gold armor, and Zaccubus needs to get some sort of armor. He's still got his 100 health. He's managed to pick up silver now from that silver armor room, obviously, and now he's going to go out high outside and into the loading docks. He knows that ZYZ is around there somewhere. In fact, he's behind him almost. ZYZ now running away through the lower teleporter, through into the silver armor room. He doesn't know that Zaccubus is behind him. Zaccubus been chasing him now for a good couple of, probably about 30 seconds as they meet up once again in that vent room, and both rockets are going, and Zaccubus has taken him down. 1 point in it. Is he going to get a spawn kill? No, he's not, and ZYZ wins the game. Awesome, awesome stuff. 1 point in it, and unfortunately for Zaccubus, he bows out of the tournament.
Oh, man, but, ZYZ did the smart thing. He held out his spawn. Yeah. If that had happened, 10 seconds earlier, Zaccubus would have had a chance to come back, but extremely close game right there. Definitely huge shout-out to both these players. Playing incredible. Absolutely incredible here today, but it is indeed ZYZ, who is the number 3 seed, is now placed in the top 3 yet again, and he is going to make his way over to face either Vu or Fatality. Whoever loses in the upper final bracket is now going to come down to play ZYZ, and of course, Painkiller here brought to you by NVIDIA. Check them out at theendzone.com. It's basically their website designed specifically for gamers. You can find demos, patches, gaming news, whatever you think of, you can find it over there. Check that out, and also, of course, NVIDIA.com for the greatest graphics cards in the world.
Of course. Awesome, awesome stuff there. Unlucky for Zaccubus there. We've got a big crowd gathering over there.
Yeah, lots of people watching the match.
Oh, yeah, all stood behind. Obviously, the Intel Centrino Chill-Out Lounge as well, looking nice and full. We've got all the games there. We've got, obviously, the creative guys as well, the X5 with the sound card.
Oh, yeah, they're doing the Warcraft 3 tournament here in a little bit later on. We're going to try and get some coverage of that. So, anybody in the tournament area, go head over there and check out the X5 system. It's basically the newest thing coming out from Creative. I believe you can also probably find a lot of information there on creative.com, so check that one out. 24 times the power of a plain Audigy. Oh, my God. We're going to go to a quick break here. We're going to be back with more Painkiller and Counter-Strike 1.6 action from here. It is the CPL World Tour UK stop brought to you by Game Frontier.
Mr. Gamer. Let's do a blindfold test. Turn off your monitor and tell me which recording sounds better.
This is my voice being recorded through